The future of remote work and its economic impact. Introduction. Remote work has long been a topic of interest and experimentation, but its rapid adoption in recent years, accelerated by the global pandemic, has fundamentally changed the way businesses, employees, and economies operate. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, companies across the globe were forced to adapt to remote work, and many have found it to be an effective, efficient, and sometimes preferred method of operation. This shift raises important questions about the future of remote work. How will it shape economies? What long-term effects will it have on industries, employment patterns, and business practices? This article explores the future of remote work and its potential economic impact, considering both the benefits and challenges that come with this new way of working. Number 1. The rise of remote work, a catalyst for change. Remote work was once considered a niche or luxury for a select few professionals, but the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 led to an unprecedented shift. Governments imposed lockdowns, businesses closed their physical offices, and millions of employees transitioned to working from home almost overnight. While initially seen as a temporary solution, remote work quickly became a lasting trend. This section will explore the rise of remote work, tracing its roots, and examining the rapid adoption that occurred due to the pandemic. It will also discuss how this shift has reshaped societal views on work and productivity. Number 2. Economic benefits of remote work. The economic benefits of remote work are diverse and far-reaching. For employers, it offers cost savings in terms of office space, utilities, and other overhead expenses. Additionally, remote work enables companies to tap into global talent pool, allowing them to hire the best candidates regardless of geographic location. For employees, the ability to work remotely often translates to improved work-life balance, increased flexibility, and reduced commuting costs. This section will discuss the economic advantages of remote work for both businesses and workers, focusing on cost reductions, productivity gains, and the opportunities it provides for talent acquisition. Number 3. The impact of commercial real estate. One of the most significant shifts caused by the widespread adoption of remote work is its effect on the commercial real estate market. As more companies transition to hybrid or fully remote models, the demand for traditional office space is declining. This has led to a shift in how office spaces are used and a decrease in the need for large, centralized offices. As companies reconsider their office space requirements, commercial real estate markets are experiencing significant changes. This section will explore the impact of remote work on commercial real estate, including the decline in demand for office spaces and the rise of flexible and co-working spaces. Number 4. Urban versus rural economic shifts. Remote work has the potential to reduce the contraction of economic activity in major urban centers, with employees no longer bound by the need to work in a specific location. Many are choosing to relocate to suburban or rural areas where the cost of living is lower. This shift is having significant economic implications as it redistributes purchasing power and demand for goods and services across different regions. Local economies in rural areas could benefit from an influx of workers, while urban areas may experience economic slowdowns due to reduced foot traffic and decreased demand for certain services. This section will examine the economic implications of these shifts in migration patterns and the potential for regional economic redistribution. Number 5. The changing nature of employment. The rise of remote work is also transforming the nature of employment. Traditional full-time jobs with fixed working hours are being replaced by more flexible, freelance, and contract-based arrangements. The gig economy, which includes freelancers, independent contractors, and temporary workers, is expanding as companies embrace remote work as a more adaptable model. This shift is contributing to the growth of a workforce that values flexibility over stability, which has profound implications for job security, employee benefits, and labor laws. This section will explore how the nature of employment is changing in response to remote work and the rise of flexible work arrangements. Number 6. Remote work and productivity, a double-edged sword. While remote work offers significant benefits in terms of flexibility and work-life balance, its impact on productivity is still debated. On one hand, studies show that employees working remotely often experience fewer distractions, have more control over their environment, and save time by eliminating commuting. On the other hand, remote work can lead to feelings of isolation, difficulty in collaboration, and challenges in maintaining work discipline. This section will examine the factors that influence remote workers' productivity, considering both the positive and negative aspects of working from home and the potential ways to mitigate the challenges. Number 7. Remote work's effect on global talent mobility. The widespread adoption of remote work has made it easier for companies to hire talent from anywhere in the world. This shift has broadened the talent pool for businesses and allowed workers to find opportunities outside of their local markets. As remote work becomes more normalized, there will likely be a growing trend of global talent mobility, with workers choosing to live in lower-cost locations or seek out opportunities in countries with better economic prospects. This section will explore the economic impact of increased global talent mobility, including the effects on wages, talent acquisition strategies, and the challenges associated with managing a remote, geographically dispersed workforce. Number 8. Technological advancements driving remote work. The success and growth of remote work are largely dependent on technology. High-speed internet, video conferencing software, project management tools, and cloud computing have made it possible for employees to stay connected, collaborate, and manage their tasks effectively without being in the same physical location. As technology continues to evolve, it will further enhance remote work capabilities, allowing for more sophisticated workflows, improved communication, and better job performance. This section will examine the technological advancements that have enabled the remote work revolution and explore the future of workplace technology. Number 9. The environmental impact of remote work. Remote work is often heralded as an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional office-based work. By eliminating the need for daily commuting, remote work can significantly reduce carbon emissions, which is a major contributor to climate change. In addition, remote work allows companies to downsize their physical office spaces, reducing energy consumption and waste. This section will explore the environmental benefits of remote work, focusing on its role in reducing carbon footprints, conserving energy, and promoting sustainable business practices. Number 10. Mental health and well-being in remote work. While remote work offers many advantages, it can also have negative effects on employees' mental health and well-being. The blurring of boundaries between personal and professional life, social isolation, and the pressure to always be on can lead to burnout and stress. This section will explore the psychological challenges faced by remote workers and discuss strategies for managing mental health in a remote work environment. It will also look at the role of employers in supporting the well-being of remote employees and fostering a healthy work culture. Number 11. Educating and skill development in the remote work era. As remote work becomes more prevalent, there is an increasing need for workers to possess specific skills that enable them to thrive in a virtual environment. Skills such as digital literacy, self-discipline, communication, and time management are now essential for success in remote work. Educational institutions and employers must adapt to these changes by offering training programs that help workers develop the necessary skills for remote work. This section will explore the role of education and skill development in preparing workers for the future of remote work and ensuring a workforce that is equipped to succeed in a virtual environment. Number 12. The role of governments in supporting remote work. Governments play an important role in shaping the future of remote work by enacting policies that support both businesses and employees. This includes legislation on labor rights, tax laws for remote workers, infrastructure investment to ensure access to high-speed internet, and the establishment of guidelines for health and safety in remote work environments. This section will examine the role of governments in supporting the growth of remote work, as well as the potential challenges they face in creating an inclusive and fair remote work environment. Number 13. Challenges to widespread adoption of remote work. While remote work offers numerous benefits, there are also challenges to its widespread adoption. Not all industries or jobs are suited to remote work, and some workers may not have access to the necessary technology or infrastructure. Additionally, some companies may struggle to manage remote teams effectively or maintain company culture in a virtual environment. This section will discuss the challenges that businesses, employees, and governments face in making remote work a permanent fixture of the global economy. Number 14. The long-term economic impact of remote work. As remote work continues to evolve and become a standard mode of employment for many industries, its long-term economic impact will become increasingly apparent. From changes in regional economic dynamics to the reshaping of industries and labor markets, remote work is set to have profound effects on the global economy. This section will provide an overview of the long-term economic implications of remote work, focusing on its potential to drive economic growth, increase productivity, and create new opportunities for businesses and workers alike. Conclusion: the future of remote work holds great promise with the potential to transform the global economy in fundamental ways. While it presents numerous benefits such as cost savings, environmental impact, and greater flexibility, it also brings challenges related to productivity, mental health, and economic disparities. As remote work continues to evolve, businesses, workers, and governments must adapt to ensure that its economic impact is maximized while addressing the challenges it poses. The long-term success of remote work will depend on how effectively we can navigate these complexities and build a future where remote work benefits all stakeholders in the global economy.